And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field both.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. Posey rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Standing in now, Austin Jackson. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
The 2-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the...
Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tucked and drive that baseball the other way.
Another payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield.
And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. One run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there.
Put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 5 and the National. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Row, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close.
And fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 5 and the Nationals 2. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Right fielder number.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
Standing in now, Austin Jackson. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation. No outs. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
It was a walk in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's an 8-3 ball game.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Bouncer up, and this is off the second base bag. Murphy to his right, he has it, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Now batting.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blanco racing back. Gone! Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, 1 home run is not going to race the big inning they just gave up, but it will stop the bleeding a little bit and make them feel a little bit better about themselves. We'll see if they can build on that here.
Box now, Matt Adams. Right side. Oh, what a play! The throw to first. It's in time.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
The other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, Miguel Gomez. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave a couple. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. In the inning. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. We're through 6 full. San Francisco leads this one 10-5. And seeing it well in this ball game. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hendrick has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready once again, Gregor Blanco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard. Soft liner to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game. Very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that at that one.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Liner toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Two out here in the ninth. Last strike now for the Nats. The bouncer to the left side. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The San Francisco Giants wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Ty Blach earned his 5th win of the year. Joe Ross was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Will Smith takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1